All right, guys, we are continuing here with the list of PGF athletes. I'm very excited to bring on this athlete for this reason. He trains at one of my favorite places to drop in when I am fortunate enough to make my way out there. And if you know where he trains, you know why he good. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the pride and joy of J Pages, one JJ Bowers. JJ, pleasure to meet, sir.
Thank you so much. It's been such an amazing event so far just today. It's great to meet you too.
Beautiful. I'm glad we're all still getting along. Wait until we roast you on camera.
Oh, I can't wait, dude.
You can. I think you can. Because here's the thing. Everybody says they have a good sense of humor until they hear the one joke. And you never know what it is. But everybody's like, oh man, you can't hurt me. And then I go, well, listen, nerd, you've got your Pokemon card here that you brought. Why did you bring your Pokemon card to the PGF Media Day?
I had a feeling that there was going to be some questions that weren't related to jiu-jitsu, like hobbies, like that. And I also just wanted to flex on everybody out there with this.
What is the meaning behind this? Because I'm an old. I don't know what this means. I just know it's in an encasement, which means it's probably very valuable.
Yes. So this card was sent off to grading, and that means that they take a look at the card, they see the centering on it, they see if there's any damages to it, and they just basically let you know what your card is worth. And that's what I have right here. If you want me to show this,
I would love for you to show it to the people. So that's your camera. Show it to the people there.
So this right here is a Gengar and Mimikyu in a PSA 9. This card resells for a value of about $200 to $250, and I just wanted to show off how amazing this card is right here. Any way that I can, I will try to show off my Pokemon card collection because that's what I do outside of jiu-jitsu.
So you were beat up young as a child, correct?
Absolutely, all the time.
Okay. Because this to me cannot scream that you started off as a badass. You might end up now as one. But this to me says there were maybe some very, very large glasses and some very rough days.
No, just early development in school. You know, I was always pretty smart, but I just always have been a huge nerd of anything I can geek out on.
This is so difficult because, okay, we left it open-ended for people to dress as they want.
Yeah.
Now you look like a typical Raiders fan, which means you look like you're going to an Ice Cube concert.
Viva Las Vegas.
But Dose, you decided not to flash us here.
No.
This was you flexing on people.
This was my biggest flex today. This was my pride and joy right now.
So you didn't walk in with this. You then busted it out. When did you first take this out?
I think I took it out when people were... I think my first interview here, I just showed people like I showed the card because I had to take it out in order to sit down. So I was like, by the way, don't mess with this. Just keep it really safe. So I handed it off and just let them set it on the floor or whatever they did.
It's also very telling that you just have it out on display. Like I couldn't just steal it. So you must feel very confident about your abilities here.
I just have a very good knack of keeping my Pokemon cards safe.
I swear to God, this is only going to continue to deteriorate throughout the season. When you're like, no, I can't wait for you to roast me. I'm like, you're the Pokemon nerd. Like, what am I supposed to do about that?
Do you want me to come out with a Pokeball as soon as I put another person to sleep and just roll it onto the floor and catch them?
Actually, yes.
That'd be really sick. I'll plan on that. I promise.
What is wrong with this?
We'll get a clip of that.
Because you know what's weird? Okay, let me tell you what did scream out to me when you brought this here. I am not a huge fan of the Paul brothers, but I have seen them do this where they wore it as a chain. So there was kind of a moment where I'm like, oh, is he doing this like the Paul brothers here? Why is the head shaking here?
I don't really like the Paul brothers. They're very, I don't know. They discriminate against a lot of people.
Sure.
So that's not my thing. I think everybody's sick.
Sure. And I do take you at word for this, but my thought when I saw them with it was, I don't believe you, sir. I don't believe that you're an actual Pokemon fan. I think, not you, them, because I just don't believe it. You brought this, and I go, I actually buy it. Like, you sound like somebody who really loves this.
I really just want to show off all my interests to the world and just, you know.
This is a good start because you do realize you're going to become a character for people to watch, right? On TV.
If you guys want to nerd out, just hit me up and we can just like watch a show together or just anything. We can shoot, we can nerd out anytime you guys want to. I will.
Is that the nerdiest aspect about you?
Definitely not. I'm glued to if I'm not training or eating right, I am just glued to my PlayStation right now.
What are you playing?
I'm playing Devil May Cry 5 right now,
Okay.
and I'm playing NBA 2K, Helldivers, anything anybody wants to play with me, I'll play with them. So
You say this like you're a little competitive. Is that what I'm getting here?
I'm very competitive.
As
long as I'm winning, I'm happy.
Okay.
In any aspect.
Next question then.
Okay.
What are you least good at competition wise? Like what is
in video game sense?
No, just in general.
Basketball. I can't shoot
Really?
basketball to save my life.
Really?
Nope. And I really love to talk shit to people that can play basketball and tell them I'll cross them up.
I have to be honest with you. That part speaks to me because I tell people all the time, I don't know that I can beat everybody in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
The odds aren't in my favor. But no one beats me in the trash talk element. So I tell people, I'm like, I 100% will beat you at trash talking. And you know who you can verify with that? Your boy Bryce over at JJ's. Because Bryce was one of my kids and now is one of your kids. And that dude has fundamental brain damage.
All the time. Bryce is my favorite autistic nerd. I love him. But he's definitely got some screws loose.
There's a few things wrong with him. So it was very sad when he was like, where should I go train in Arizona? I was like, there's one place, sir.
There's only one
spot. You got to go
to
that. And I go, and I could see what Jay Pages was going to do for him. He came back. He submitted me for his first time when he visited. He got me with a wrist lock. And I was like, I'm offended by this.
Where the fuck did you win?
And I was like, no, 100%. I knew who did it. I was like, you didn't submit me. Jay Pages submitted me.
Through you.
And then second, I had to respond by putting him in a Boston Crab. So literally, I was like, I have to find the dumbest move I'm going to catch him with.
Absolutely humiliate you.
I have to do something worse. You hit me with that, you've upped the ante. Now I'm going to re-raise you, sir. And the thing is, like, when I legit catch that, he had this look in the video when I saw it back that was just like, he's looking in the mirror like in awe, like, damn, he really did get this. And I go, yeah, dude, I'm not good at regular jiu-jitsu. I'm good at pro wrestling nonsense. So there's that. JJ, let's go through this. You kind of touched on this, but I was asking everybody here, what do people need to know about you as a person? So we've gotten your nerdiness, right?
Yeah.
We've talked about your apparel, but I need to know this. What are your expectations for this season of the PGF?
My expectations, I just feel like I'm going to go out there and put 100% into every single match. It doesn't matter who I'm going to go against. I have a couple of grudge matches I'm going to be in. If I'm not on the same team as Matt Mash or I forget his name. I don't know. Some dude that beat me before, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't even matter to me.
Got it. Okay. Some dude with a name.
Yeah, I guess. I'll figure it out later, but that's not important to me right now. I'm just focused on putting it on people this whole time because I have a pressure that it's gonna be. I'm gonna buckle people. It's gonna be fun. So fun.
I like to hear this. And what's alarming to me, JJ, is this. This is a $155 competition. You look like a tank, dude.
Oh,
so when we're no. This was not a flex.
This was a flex opportunity.
No,
don't play with me. This. You were immediately looking at my biceps when you said that. I know you did.
All I wanted to do was point out what a dork you are, because I was already hyping you up, and you thought, you know what?
Let me just flex as soon as I can.
And I'm thinking to myself,
that'd be a good picture if we both flex at the same time right now.
All right, fine.
That's my guy. You already know.
I have to tell people this because I've said this on the show multiple times. I'm like, if you ever see me flexing, know it's ironically. Like,
no, it was me and him. We both just thought we were like the biggest guys in the room right now.
It's just we are. That's everybody knows that and can see that. Literally, when they look at us, they're like twins. Only like old version, old version, young version,
very old version, younger version.
Okay, I can see why we're gonna have issues here.
No, I can see why we're gonna get along very well.
I think so. The hard part here is this: is you just mentioned why you had grudge matches with these other people and how you forgot their names.
I did. Yeah, that's funny.
And I'm like, now it looks like you're getting another grudge match from the host that's over on the side being like,
like to hop in PGF season 8. I got somebody I can talk to. His name's B-Mac.
Yeah, I can talk to B-Mac too. The issue, aside from every other reason you would think, is like weight.
Oh, you can't make 155?
No.
Why not?
Do you understand what metabolism is? And when it goes, it goes?
It goes?
Brother, How old are you?
I'm 18.
I'm sorry, 18 right now?
Alert.
Yeah, okay. Let me allow the 18-year-old to tell me how metabolism works.
Oh no. You got it. I'm sure you figured it out.
Here's what happened. My S&C guy very adorably told me once I could weigh in, I want to say for like a Naga, 48 hours or 36 hours before the competition. And I went because I wanted to eat. It was my anniversary weekend with my wife.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to go enjoy ourselves.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not trying to like cut weight while I'm at a steakhouse. And he's like, 36 hours. Oh, brother, we can get down a weight class. And I was like,
yeah.
Zero chance. And he goes, what do you mean? I go, brother, this is the weight. This is what it is
This
now.
is me. Accept me.
100% accept me for who I am. But he was so convinced that I was like, we have not worked together long enough for you to know how fat I am. And so anyway, what I'm saying is you're a tank and you going down 155. What does that entail? Because you are not 155 right now, sir.
All it really entails is me eating a little bit less and keeping the same intensity of my training. All I'm doing right now is I'm training 5-6 times a week and eating like crazy. All I got to do is take down 500 calories. And then that first weigh-in, I mean, the only weigh-in, right?
Yeah, to my knowledge, yes.
Only one weigh-in this time. So all I got to do is do that water cut from 163 to 155, and I should be ready to go.
The reason I ask is I'm looking at your ears, and they look like they're already 2 pounds each.
2 pounds each side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
For real.
All right. Let's do this, sir. I'm going to put this on you. I got 2 last questions. One, what are your expectations for PGF Season 8?
I think my expectations for myself and whatever team I'm on, I think the pressure that I bring and the intensity that I'm going to bring to whatever team I'm on, we're going to win that 100 grand. Like, it doesn't matter what team you put me on with Andy, with any other coach, we're going to win no matter what. Put your bets on me. It's going to be a jackpot. I promise.
All right. Last question.
Let's go.
What would winning the PGF mean to you?
It would just mean that my parents were right about me this whole time, putting me in this sport and believing in me this whole time. I really just want to make my mom and my family and God proud of just believing in me. As long as they believe in me, that gives me the strength to go out there and compete with the best in the world and win. So I just know I can prove everyone right.
Look at this baby face. Look at this kid. This kid, no, don't. You were trying to flex, but you cut it off at the end.
Okay, here. We can.
No.
We can cover
When you did this, you did this. You were like, let me just flex.
I can tell you where the beach is.
Well, yeah?
You want me to?
Go ahead. Where is it?
It's that way.
It's that way?
I don't know where the beach is.
Fair enough.
We're in a very.
You're in
secluded
Vegas,
room.
kid.
Yeah.
You're trying to point out where the beach is in a desert.
I can tell you where the lake is.
Where is the lake?
That way. I think that one was right, too.
No, just to me, this child over here literally puts over his mom at the end. So it's like, how do you not like this kid? Last thing I want you to do, that's the camera. Shout out your team. Shout out anybody. Tell people where they can train with you and what they can expect to see this season.
You can train with me at J Page Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. We have the best open mats in the country. We have 200 to 300 people every Sunday. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to everybody over at that team. I love everybody. We all get each other ready and perfect for competition. We have the best competition team in Arizona. We have people ganging up on us. So we have all of 10th Planet. There's multiple locations of 10th Planet down in Arizona. They're all trying to compete against us at Jiu-Jitsu World League, and we're still going to take the title 4 years in a row. Let's go. But yeah, shout out to everybody that believes in me, and most importantly, thank you, God.
That's what's up. Hey, man, shout out everybody at J Pages except for Oscar as well.
Oh, Oscar, yeah, he can go jump.
I'm just saying this. I came there. We're at that time we were the same rank. We're not anymore. But I was looking at him and I was like, I'm a visitor. What is happening here? Why are we going to war?
Dude.
Why is this the end of ADCC?
He's a crazy. Don't bring up ADCC or Oscar because he likes to pull guard and lose points. Oscar, I love you, but we're never going to let you live that down. ADCC Mexico, he pulled guard in the finals. He did.
Well, I used to believe in you, Oscar, and now I don't. And I think you know why. Anyway, JJ, I look forward to seeing you this season. Don't go anywhere, you guys.
Thank you so much.